Donald Trump has offered a lot of conflicting reasons as to why he put the tariffs in place, specifically against Canada. In fact, we've gotten more reasons as to why Canada had to be tariffed than any other country. We have heard that, well, it's because we got to stop the drug cartels in Canada, which of course is not even really a thing. He's also told us that, well, it's, we got a big trade deficit with them, so, we're trying to even that out. In fact, he gave both of those reasons in his joint address to Congress last week. He's also told us that it's because, well, we really need American businesses to come back to America from Canada, so we're doing the tariffs so they'll come back. And of course, he has told us that it's because we're trying to bully them into becoming the 51st state in the country. And that's the weirdest one, right? Like, that's not even something that Donald Trump can unilaterally do. We would have to have a nationwide basically vote on that, and it ain't going to happen, not to mention Canada doesn't want it to happen, so it doesn't matter the process in the United States. It is never going to happen. But this week, or this past week, I should say, Karoline Leavitt, Donald Trump's junior press secretary, came out and admitted to reporters that, yes, the real reason for the tariffs, as Trump himself has said, is to pressure Canada into becoming the 51st state. Here she is. Take a look.
The president continues to call the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, Governor of Canada. I'm curious what he means by that, and if there are any plans that are moving forward with trying to make Canada the 51st state. And I have a follow-up on the economy as well.
Sure. Well, the president put that in his True Social account, or his True Social post earlier today. He feels strongly that it would be very beneficial for the Canadian people to be the 51st state of the United States. They wouldn't be paying for these tariffs. They'd have much lower taxes if they were part of our great country.
So that's the real reason, right? It has nothing to do with drugs coming across the border, has nothing to do with trade deficits or American jobs. It's all because Donald Trump wants to expand the American empire so that he can, in fact, be an emperor here in the United States. That is what he wants, and that is why he put the tariffs in place. Now, here's the thing. As I said, Canada doesn't want this. Canada doesn't like this. Canada's opinion of the United States has dropped astronomically. They, for the most part, are no longer viewing us as allies. They're viewing us as adversaries because of what Donald Trump has done. And for Karoline Leavitt to go out there smiling the whole time, thinking, oh boy, this is so funny. Look at us. Look at what we're doing. Isn't this great? I mean, that's what happens when you put a 27-year-old in a position where she doesn't understand things. Like, she literally can't understand things. She doesn't have that kind of worldview yet. I mean, granted, at 27, a lot of people don't, but plenty of them do. And in her position, she needs that kind of worldly knowledge that she doesn't look like she's ever going to have. I mean, she's married to a dude who's like 60 years old, 33 years old older than her. So, I mean, you could ask your elderly husband how the world works. I'm sure he'd be happy to tell you. But she's just giggling and laughing like this is so much fun. I don't know if y'all saw it, but the stock market tanked. Crazy times, right? That smug little grin just sends me like over the top. But here's the thing. I will mention, she mentioned taxes, right? Canada would pay much lower taxes. That's actually not even true. Because even though Canada has universal health care, so they do pay a little bit more in their taxes, their tax rates are still lower than what we have here in the United States. The highest tax rate in the United States right now is 37%. The highest tax rate in Canada is 33%. So right off the top, you're already wrong about them paying lower taxes. So they would become the 51st state, somehow pay even higher taxes, and lose their health care. It's a raw deal for Canada no matter which way you slice it. They get screwed. Not to mention, what are the Republicans going to do when suddenly we've got all these new voters who pretty much have an axe to grind after their country was invaded by Republicans? I don't think that's going to work out for you electorally in any election, really. So, not a smart move, guys. But hey, At least Karoline Leavitt is having fun and smiling and laughing through all of this, empire talk, because she has no idea how the world actually works. Thanks for watching today, everybody, and don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it! You can follow the links in the description of this video.